Sometimes I record my face and I have to be in K cause from my frontal lobe, right? It's cause I know I look ugly, but like I still could get my baby Bing will still say, "Oh, Maurice, you're handsome," but my lose you to love me bone versus people used to get angry, because it was a usage of me bone, and then eventually when there was a crab coming out the water before the airplane in King Kong, it was like there was like the girl and the thick girl in Thomas Nelson, like she used to be fresh. I used to be like a young nigga. People used to harass me when I go to work, but I wanted to be great more than I wanted a white woman. So it's like eventually when the guy was rowing in the boat, he knew that the rocks were gonna come off and smash a nigga. But people want to be great, but they'll be like, to be great, you have to do things. Because if I row a boat, like I could tell you, like if I see someone like rowing a different, like I'll know because like people will say, oh, we can set him up for a level to be revealed in our life. So like that's what I'm trying to tell you. So I'm the type of nigga, Tyson a nigga, because people will use police force against me. But when it's like I'm gonna lose you to love me, well, you wouldn't know that I had to go through a lot of fighting to get. I don't think that I could get lose you to love me at all. But once upon a time, I used to be like a young mixed kid from a black community. So when the pappy died, it was like people were saying young poppy, and it's like it just depends because like people could have fallen in a certain way because people were trying to put angels on me. And it's like I hate, like I wasn't a little faggot kissing people under the stairway, so I have to take domain for myself because people will try to like say, oh, now that I could come out for free because I wanted to bring my older sister disability welfare on people. So like people will try to link things, and I have to stand for myself because you could call an old lady old, but you're not gonna bring your fat Twinkie ass in my house. So like people will try to lock me in the hospital, cry baby police. I had to smack every homosexual faggot out of motherfucker. People try to like just stop it. So people were after me, not you. Jesus got whipped, not you. So people started getting offended because they were in secret, and when I backslapped the fuck out of nigga, they started saying, "Oh, I believe in Jesus." So the white girl, she could look at, what's her name, Megan Fox, and she can see a different thing. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I look at Chris Brown, right, and I'll be like, he raw, right? I'll be like, why is it that when he said, "Baby, you're a winner," that wasn't the only song. So it's like I'll look at Beyonce and I'll be like, man, she's kind of like see it because I'll see in the spirit. She'll be kind of rusty, like her heart will be gunky, like it'll have gunk in it. So you'll be like, okay, we have to be careful because a girl could be real pretty, but a white girl, like she'll be real pretty, but like things will promise that things will come from her. So it's a naked white bone, and so white woman like that, but she could have got me to exert it for a grade. Like I was saying this, so it'd be wrong. But like in my manhood, like I'm a low level poverty nigga, and when I was 14, so it's not like I'm dating a beautiful white girl, but because I like people bulged my head in the kitten hospital after Methodist. Like it was like people raping me, pissing on the floor, shitting. So I've been through a lot of persecution. So I'd be like, Lord, I can't really marry a white woman because I want to be great. And now, and when the election is coming after first month of age 32, after Olympics is coming after 2022, versus 2016 4 years ago, and then 2019 3 years later into the 3 months to the past, and then 2022 3 months into the past, 3 years into the past, and then 2023 it's like a third year, like third decade 2023. That's very important. 23 like MJ versus age 23, and then third decade versus 2023, but it's actually the fourth year in the decade before 4 more decades, or three from this year, 3 more decades from last year, 3 more years since last year. So you can't jump by decade, day by day, year by year. So it's like eventually people used to think they were going to kill me because they try to put a boundary. So thinking that while someone is in a boundary, there's a fire breathing dragon, and there's a revelation of something that makes me feel that's not like a funky white person singing. So eventually when people rose against me, when there was no city for a lot of years, there was a lot of times when people like Quack got offended because I was going to get married to a mixed girl, and even lose you to let me, they tried to humiliate me. But instead you brave dragon with your children instead of you hiding a secret with boo.